Welcome to East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans. These fans here know how to prepare for a game, and many have been preparing since dawn. A lot of anticipation for this game. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun. We'll see a team that's had a chance to rest from a bye week, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Spartans will kick this away to get us going here. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Golden Gophers offense trots out there to open this game. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, that defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
And the running back takes the handoff. And what a brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about.
Hold it. Offense.
That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So Michigan State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming down here, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Gets into space at the 50. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. And the Spartans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to give this quarterback enough time to be able to make the right read and throw. And over the years, Chris, Michigan State, that signal caller always seems to be efficient and smart and accurate. We're seeing that again today.
the Spartans are in the red zone. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Sparty.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense, short of the first down marker.
This is really good pressure applied by the defense. They force him out to his left, but with nobody home, he decides to tuck it and go. He's able to turn it into a nice short game.
And the single back takes the handoff. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quick throw to his receiver. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. And the Golden Gophers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes a quick catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Back to throw again. Catch made on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Can he make it to the marker? Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan State. This quarterback on fire today. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Minnesota offense takes the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Pass caught, but the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen because he was so quick to react.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Boy, what a great job of getting to this quarterback by this defensive lineman. And Chris, you think back over the years, Michigan State, always a tough defense with an attitude, right? And individually, Julian Peterson, Shalik Calhoun.
Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ending off on the draw play. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Encroachment. Defense.
So penalty on the defense. Yards closer. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect.
Michigan State 14, Minnesota 7.
They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
And looking to throw now on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's found some room at the 45. Slides down to avoid the tackle. The Spartans come up to the line in a hurry-up.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
Now trapped behind the line. It'll be a short loss.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And is intercepted. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
A quick throw out left, complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Golden Gophers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers will have to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Movement at the second level of the defense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer. Always a good back in East Lansing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught quickly. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Spartans will bring their punt team on the field now. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Pitch to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Golden Gophers will bring their punt team onto the field. And that sets up a return. Returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Fights off a defender. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now. Everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will take the penalty, move them a little farther away from their own goal line. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That pass is hauled in over the middle. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. He's swarmed by the defense. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The Minnesota offense takes the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Under pressure, hit as he throws. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. And the Golden Gophers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. It's a huge gain. The stop is finally made at the 41-yard line. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground. But the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Running back has it on a screen now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On first and 10, looking to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made at the 1-yard line, but it'll be first and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Returner choosing to field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, Kevin, thank you. Breakdown. The Golden Gophers will kick this deep to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
It's a quick grab. He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Try and muscle for the first down. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
1st down. We're going to throw the football. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
The short completion of the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. And the Spartans come to the line in a hurry-up.
Good job up front here by this offensive line to protect the Michigan State quarterback and give him time to make an accurate throw for the first down. And boy, over the years, especially recently, they've had great quarterback play. Connor Cook, 3 years of starting, outstanding performances by his Michigan State offenses. Kirk Cousins, we saw what he could do when he was at East Lansing and the job he's now doing in the NFL. You can go back to Drew Stanton, who's more of a dual threat guy. Spartans have had really good quarterback play.
The Spartans line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it again. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and he's tackled after the catch.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Now they get set to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 20. That's good coverage there. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? From the shotgun, handoff inside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made after a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? And the Golden Gophers will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Minnesota. This offense cannot be stopped.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15th. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. First down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
And here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Minnesota 28, Michigan State 21.
So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. The shotgun handoff here. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The important third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. And the Spartans will bring their punt team onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterback's in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
He'll hand it off. Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Minnesota. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll run it from the gun. Great footwork, a big opening now. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
How about setting wedge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. This offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
A change of direction. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. The Spartans hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Spartans line it up with first and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He eludes the rush. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
The pocket breaking. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has picked up the football going the other way. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. A fumble return for 6.
Oh, it's your worst nightmare if you're a quarterback. They bring the blitz. He doesn't recognize it. Ball goes on the ground. Defense does a great job of picking this thing up. That's exactly what they hope for. Catch the quarterback off guard. It works out. It gets them a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
42, Michigan State 21.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they've got the returner corralled.
15.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
He's running out of time here. The ball is caught.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on second down. Trying to extend the play. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And the completion made. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Spartans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Short connection to the tight end here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Thompson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make...
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Minnesota. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Wow, this is a risky throw here, so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception, Chris. Sometimes you see a guy hesitant. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
49, Michigan State, 21.
Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up. Falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
It's just the middle to get stuck. That one goes nowhere. try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. 3rd and goal. The defense come up with a huge stop here. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. And the coach keeps the offense on the field. They're going for it on 4th and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be? It'll end up being a safety.
In the end zone. The result of the play is a safety.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.